it sound like that? Oh
Yeah.
god. That
Sound like
okay.
the average person.
How about that? Was that good?
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
just sound disgruntled.
Alright. Why are we talking about size now? Oh god, we went railroading before we even hit the railroad.
We did
How
rail
they even
before we
possible?
even railed.
Quite frankly, am I allowed to actually begin D&D?
Yes.
I think so.
But
I've asked
Don't wa-
Dada where he is, but he hasn't replied.
I mean, don't worry,
Yeah, he
Sparkle.
hasn't
we're,
replied to me either. I'm quite worried about him, to be honest. You know, has he told you what's happening recently, Alara?
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
It's not really our stuff to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I will question them.
He's just not really going through the greatest time at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair. I won't budge. I won't budge.
Though I am definitely worried if he's not replying. He normally replies immediately. Or as soon as he can.
He could be working or sleeping though. I mean, he is in America. I don't know what time it is there.
I'll send him a message asking if he's dead.
Please do not. Like, no, seriously, don't.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe not.
Suddenly, with that comment, I know exactly what's happening. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, for a bit of a recap from last time. Last time we had basically quite a few things going on. Some screams in the middle of the night, and seriously, a meme right when I tried to do the recap. It makes me crack up every time.
My computer was just very slow, okay? It just started, it was loading before you said no.
Wait, what happened?
I can't believe this.
What happened, huh?
Get rid of his name?
I cannot believe this.
Why would you get rid of his Mimi?
What am I going to do with you guys? Anyway, some screams in the middle of the night and some spirit animals attacked the party and a couple others as well. After the battle, Tamashi Karada, and Stray and a few others were taken to the infirmary to heal up. However, Alara decided to do a bit of investigating, discovering that there's in fact a person missing during the night from the green. I believe it was a green cloak storm.
It was indeed.
Curiously enough, the whole group found a strange letter. And now everyone has gone to sleep, and it is now the beginnings of a new day. And Atrai, I believe you wake up in the infirmary. I believe they were. Was it you, or did you end up going back to your own room? I can't remember. I did not notice down.
I wasn't hurt. No, I was fine.
Yeah, no.
Okay, then you would have been back in your room. You would have been back in your room.
It was Dragon was Stray that was in the infirmary.
Yes, me and Stray were in the infirmary, and I went back to my room.
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah, I don't know what Stray did.
I guess everyone is back in their room and waking up for the day. What are you guys doing?
Ah, shit, I've got to swim.
Food.
What?
Yeah, food.
Food.
Tamashi and Grada, you two like immediately rub the sleep from your eyes, and you've just like on a one mind track off to go get some food.
We are hungry. We used up all that energy from yesterday.
Bro wakes up from the verge of death, gets up, walks straight to the kitchen.
Look, healing takes a lot of effort. All right, I deserve a little treat.
I mean, what else would you do? What else would be the reasonable course of action?
Oh yes, let me go into the pool after I nearly died. Let me get some food so I can refill my energy. All right.
Damn.
I passed out. All right.
I reluctantly get up this morning knowing that I have to swim.
It's not too bad.
Oh god, swimming.
Yeah, and you get up, immediately walk to sort of the dining area. Today, they seem to be serving pan con chinaron, which is sort of like this bread bun with meat, onions in the middle, and then on the outside what seems to be kumara.
This better not be seafood. They better not be taunting me.
No, it is, in fact, not seafood.
That?
In fact, I'm sorry about my accent. Guys, it can be quite difficult to understand sometimes.
Sorry about the language barrier.
Yes. Us Kiwis speak a bit too fast, you know.
Out of D&D, where did you find this food?
Flightless bird.
Where did you find this food?
Or if I was American, I would.
It's from Peru.
Peru?
What,
It's a dish from Peru.
Peruvian?
Yeah, it's Peruvian.
Peruvian.
Damn.
The side of South America.
We love Peru. Peru is
And
great.
you guys can get some orange juice with that today. And I presume you head up to the counter. Are you saying anything to the kitchen lady with her little gecko that's sort of sitting on her shoulder, still sort of looking at you? Yeah, it's a gecko.
Oh, I thought you said Echo. I was confused. Like Amazon Echo?
There's a spirit animal named Echo, okay?
Yeah.
Cautious.
Don't talk about my bat.
No, they had Amazon here.
Yeah.
Tamashi, the gecko is sort of staring at you. Nice, Ray. Everyone's sort of woken up this morning. As a new day.
Ray.
And I would presume you made your way back to the infirmary. Yeah, let's just leave him to sort of collect himself, Tamashi and Karada. I presume you grab some food. Where are you two sitting?
Any table, just any.
Yeah.
I'm not defined by the place I sit. Like Americans.
You pick just like this completely random table. Honestly, I'm gonna roll for this. I pressed the button.
What?
I pressed the button again. Anyway, I'm going to roll for this just to figure out where on earth you are. You are on the bottommost left table, the one closest to the door, and you are sitting right in the middle of that table.
I am the center of attention here.
On the right-hand side. And, yeah,
Alright.
you guys sit down and can begin eating your breakfast. What is everyone else doing? Except for Stray. We'll get to you, Stray.
Lumi is inhaling her food.
Oh, yeah, Lumi's already here. Tamashi and Karada, you thought you got up early, but you now see Lumi's, like, been sitting here for a while, just like... and the food's, like, disappearing as you watch. Seconds, please!
Calm down, it's yours.
You hear someone else yell.
I like face plant on my food because I am that annoyed that I have to swim.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, Korsha, you get there a little bit later, and yeah, you're half asleep. You also really do not want to swim, and just like, and all this food goes like partially splattering everywhere. You get a bit of this onion relish like on your face, a little bit up your nose.
Out of character.
Okay, you did not.
Swimming, was this the session I missed?
You don't have to describe
You have
it.
not missed a session since last time.
Yeah, there was a swimming competition.
There's going to be a swimming competition today.
Rumors of it, at least.
Yes.
Swimsuits.
But yes, so
well, now accept my fate and eat my food.
yeah, you just sort of read it up,
Beach
start eating.
episode.
Hey, try.
No!
Yes!
And
Phil-
Ilana, what about you two?
Hi. Yes.
Okay.
So what exactly is on the menu? Because what exactly is on the menu?
Today it's just pan con chinaran. which is sort of this this sort of bread bun with meat and onion relish in the middle, and like these kumara slices on the outside.
Sounds French.
It's from Peru.
Sure.
Spanish.
Is it? Huh. I swear, European names have like the weirdest like long names to ever exist. You've got to have like all these little like 2-letter words in between as well. I don't understand. But yeah, sure, I'll go grab one.
Yeah, you grab it. Where you sitting? Who are you sitting next to? I think it's a more important question, to be quite frankly honest.
Alright, everyone else, by the way.
You're making it sound like it's a big deal.
Maybe it is. Maybe you'll find out.
Is there like a landmine on one of the seats?
Who knows? It could be.
No, nobody told me we were in Bosnia. Goddamn. Why are there landmines?
This is Dung and Mumpa.
I don't like this. Who do I want to say? I don't know. Who's here right now? Let's take a look at who's here.
Lumi, Tamashi, and Karada, the twins. Corsa looks fairly dead to the world, and yeah, Alara and Stray are not here yet.
I'll go sit with Thank you for that wonderful imagery.
I just found it. This is Persona 5. We're in a school and we have animals fighting for us.
Tamashi and Karada, I guess. I'll go sit with Tamashi and Karada. I can't pronounce the second name.
Yeah, you sort of sit on like sit like across from the two. And yeah, those two are just busy eating. Honestly, not much going
Nodding
on
our heads to the beat.
Has Corsa finished his food?
Eccentricity.
Probably not yet. He's not, absolutely demolishing it. He's taking his time.
And yeah, Alara, you're the only one who has not woken up yet. Or is just about to wake up. You had a very long night last night.
Indeed, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
No. I'll just head to the kitchen and just start slowly eating in the corner.
Yeah, you sort of wake up fairly groggily, swing open the door, and as you do that, a whole heap of people sort of rush past, and you're not even really paying too much attention, to be honest, to it. It's just a whole heap of people seem to be very interested in heading to a specific location. They just sort of head out the door up towards the training grounds, as far as you notice, but you're still gonna wake up fully and get breakfast, You had a very tiring night. And anyway, where are you heading?
I don't want to be at the TikTok. Yeah, I'm just heading to the dining room, getting some food.
Yeah, and you head to the dining room and off to go get some food. You sort of push open the door and everyone's pretty much done at this point and signed to head off to training. And you sort of yawn and sleepily head up to go grab your food. Hello there, dear. You seem very tired this morning. Did all the yes. I did hear about the chaos there. I sleep in a different dormitory, though quite a bit away from the kitchens. I didn't hear it, but I did hear strange whispers last night.
What did they say?
Quite frankly, I don't think I could tell. But it was... that's odd. It's more like sort of help me. Just sort of over and over again. But at least the Red Cloaks are going to be back soon enough. Hopefully I can take my concerns to them, and hopefully they'll listen. But Anyway, dear.
Yeah, I have something to talk about.
Yeah, and she sort of drags up a plate. This should get you through the day. And she passes you your breakfast. You can see the gecko sort of just sitting on her shoulder.
Here you go.
Thank you. I sort of just go and sit down, just eat my food in no rush.
Yeah. And you're not in any rush, and the rest of you are supposed to be making your way out for your regular training session.
Oh boy.
Today you're supposed to be meeting in the same location that you guys were yesterday. Is anyone else doing anything before they head there?
Can I see what's it called? Alara.
Give me... Actually, she's probably easy to spot. She's probably one of the few still left here. Still, like, sort of slowly eating her breakfast.
I'm not sneaking around this time.
I walk over and go, geez, you look even worse than me.
Alright, it turns out my dinner is nearly ready, so I might have to leave soon. I'll stay here as long as I can, though. Yeah.
Well, gee, thanks. You don't look too good yourself.
No, those what's it called spirit animals attacking last night were kind of a bit of a nuisance.
That was quite. That was a. Ugh.
I wish my night stopped at that.
What happened?
Nothing you need to worry about.
That sounds very suspicious.
Oh yeah, I'm
What
suspicious
did you do?
when I was fighting the spirit animals.
Mogus.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
That sounds
just-
like the pleas of an innocent person.
Absolutely. Well, I didn't do anything that would do harm.
Well,
I did
Blooming
get some
Olivier.
rumors of someone sneaking into the what's called green coat's dorm early this morning.
Where's that?
Listen, I do know there's been a lot of suspicious stuff going on around here. I'm willing to, well, help.
I don't know how much you could help with this.
I've got, I do have +6 investigation.
In my
Fine,
experience,
I am
Alright,
very equipped at
No.
dealing with these scenarios.
Matt, just a warning. In my experience, you often roll the lowest on the things that you have the highest bonuses for.
That's what the bonus is for.
Yeah, to offset it.
I'll talk to you about it later, just not here.
Okay. As I sort of leave her, what's it called, mocks up, like, detective, like a business card about me being a detective in trainee.
I'm more of a detective than you, bro.
That's my character's whole backstory until Dragon, he was a detective until Dragon told me this. Oh yeah, your character's got to be 12 years old. I'm like,
He's a 12-year-old detective. Let him live his
Detective in training. Well, Lumi and Anubi are gonna head out the door.
I do head over to my training now.
Okay. And
We're back.
right after that, Stray. You are currently in the infirmary as several nurses are sort of checking you and your friend. What was your name?
Bargeist.
Bargeist. And they're starting to check over you and Bargeist. Hello there. Are you feeling any pain?
Now? No, I guess not.
Okay, that is quite good.
Ray.
I'm thankful that nothing went too badly. You know, people can be said to sometimes perish they call spirit animal without the Sue.
Well, neato.
Very chaotic night last night. It's very likely that it came probably earlier than expected. That truly happened. But yeah, I think I can clear you to participate in training this morning.
Hooray!
That, guys.
Yeah. What is Bargeist doing right now? Is he just like pacing around, or are they checking him up too?
They're sort of checking him up, but he doesn't seem to. He seems like a little bit bothered by them being so close. But other than that, he's sort of looking towards you for reassurance.
It's alright. I'll get him snackos later.
Snacks
Doesn't
would be
like snackos.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Such the rat.
My nightmare rat, thank you very much.
It's a rat. I love it.
Anyway,
Why go for a boring old dragon when you could have nightmare rat?
Anyway.
I take offense to that, sir.
Anyway, we had.
Imagine being in a fantasy world and instead of choosing a dragon, you get a rat.
I know, right?
We went over and grabbed.
If I wanted a rat, I'd go to New York.
Yeah, at least like not pick like what's it called a flying rat. Like, damn, your rat can't even fly.
Yeah. It can't stop time, can it? No, it can't.
Sorry, Liam.
Loser.
It can't see in the dark. Can't use echolocation.
What if I come back again?
Echolocation as a spell would be pretty cool.
Anyway, I believe the group was gathering in the training fields from yesterday.
Yeah.
Go ahead and join them. You're cleared for now. Potentially one of the Red Cloaks might want to talk to you later about your mentorship. However, they'll let you know when. So head on out. And she sort of shoos you out of the infirmary. And Stray, what are you doing now? Are you going straight to training or what? They would have given you breakfast, by the way.
Wait. Can I check on Christina, since that's, the character that I would know, well, I have known the longest.
Sure. Is Christina here today?
No, Christine's actually at work this week and next week.
Okay. But yeah.
She'll be back after.
You can finish sort of talking to her. And you can find her. You'd find her at the training area likely anyway. She's in the same group as you after all.
This is true. Guess I may as well go to training then.
Yeah, and the rest of you are regathering for training when suddenly you guys see what seems to be another mentor and student start walking over to you guys. And just give me a second. As you see HRI and his mentor, which is sort of like this sort of darker sort of brownish coloured tabaxi. Cyrus. Okay, HRI, we are going to be joining this group from now on due to unfortunate events which happened last night.
You don't need to sugarcoat it. We all know what happened, but none of us know why. You told me this before.
He wasn't talking to you.
Isn't he, ma'am? Is he Alara or me? I misheard you.
Me?
They're talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my point still stands. I'm just gonna tell him like.
What do you mean? I don't know what happened last night. I slept through it.
Bro
That's
thinks the
sad.
world revolves around him.
Me. I misheard. No, I thought I misheard my name because I just came back. I got myself some food.
You hear screaming, but you never reacted. Do you have screaming at home? Are you naturally? Are you adapted to the screaming at this point?
Anyway,
He just tunes it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to the main group leader to deal with it. As the rest of you guys see that allows me to a sort of steps forward and goes, well then, I believe it is time for us to begin the next stage of our training. And I believe some of you have already noticed that some of your skills feel a lot stronger than normal. Has anyone noticed this? Hands up. Or you can just shout it out.
I am too tired to notice anything.
Not really.
No, not really.
Would I be able to notice this?
Should we
Maybe?
be noticing something?
Maybe? Or maybe not.
I can turn
Can
into a
I-
dragon now. Fuck, I feel
Their
stronger.
skills are stronger.
Hey, do you mean XP or
No, I do not.
what?
So,
Then I have
Oh,
no clue.
Wait, we're using XP for this?
oh yeah, we're using it.
Yes.
Oh, 1 second. Where is the level thing?
We also have 150 XP. Level 1,
Thank
by the
you.
way.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh boy.
Okay, then I believe it might be impairment if we actually test and see what everyone's sort of strengths are. Because each of your spirit animals grants you a strength of sorts. A power, if you will. I think the easiest one to explain would have to be... oh yes, he's here now. I was informed a while ago that he would be joining us. Stray.
Hello?
Hi. Hello,
I
friend.
see you have finally summoned your spirit animal.
Yeah. He's called Bargest.
Well
Targets?
then, have you noticed any of your if any of your abilities have changed?
I've been in the infirmary because summoning him hurt like hell, so I've not really had a chance to find out.
Like hell rat.
Well then, let's start with just a general bit of a game of hide and seek. So, how this is going to work is someone here is going to volunteer to be the seeker. And
Oh my god, Marco Polo.
the rest of you are going to get to choose to hide in an area. And basically, the seeker is to try and find everyone before time runs out.
Alright, well, I have to leave for a second because I need to get food, so...
Bye
Yeah.
bye for a bit.
Needing
Is
Yeah.
the instructor asking for a seeker?
Yes, a volunteer for a seeker would be indeed very useful.
Lumi
I
immediately
don't know.
jumps at the opportunity to volunteer.
So, Lumi, you're going to volunteer?
Yes.
Alright.
Is it one of those hide and seek games where you have to like tag the person? Or
Oh
you just need to
god.
find them?
Oh,
Nope, you've just got to find
Then-
them.
okay.
Oh
I
Christ.
could just fly away otherwise.
Oh. God damn it. No. Oh, wait, I have +5 in stealth. Never mind. Let's go. This is gonna work out perfectly. This is gonna work out perfectly.
Unless you roll low.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I have a high bonus. I didn't think this through. Now did I? Oh.
Well, anyway, I believe the training ground is not the best location for us to be doing this. So,
What do you mean? It's got lots of cover. It's got lots of cover. You got like these grass blades here. You got some grass blades over there. Amazing cover. What else could you need?
I actually think we've got a better location. Yes,
Any
that,
warlocks in the
that
party?
could definitely work. We could either head down to potentially the river, which I think could be a very interesting location. Or we could potentially take a teleportation signal and head up to some of the floating islands.
Oh god, floating islands. The
Oh,
fog.
ooh, I
The
can't wait.
fog.
I can't. The fog. No. The fog is coming.
Floating islands sound really cool.
Yeah.
I would be one for the floating islands.
Anyone got any other ideas? So I would say no flying.
Shit!
Oh well,
I
crap.
see what you intend. No, I'm not going to allow flying. It's a
The hide
very
on the islands.
I mean, if you want to try hide while flying, good luck. I mean, it makes noise.
No, I was gonna like hide under one.
You have a. He has a
I was
point
gonna
there.
grab one to the. I was gonna grab onto the bottom of one of the islands and hide there.
Actually, let's just sort of keep this simple. And you see, sort of beckons you guys sort of over to him. Stay close. We're going to head down to the river.
Shit.
The river. The river. Drown it.
The river.
Yes. And he's going to drag you guys over. And I just need to quickly grab up a new map on DM Hub real quick. So just give me a second. And the rest of you hiders can start sort of thinking of how you guys want to hide.
This is floating islands, right? Or is this a river?
We're going to go to the river.
The river. Oh god, where can I hide in the river? Ah.
Become the submarine. Hide in the river.
Yeah.
Become submarine. Oh god. Frick.
Okay, and let me just quickly upload this map. And Seeker, could everyone else move into the hide, the sort of whispers VC? Seeker, stay here. I want to talk to you.
Wait, which VC are we going to? Whispers.
Yeah, whispers.
We're going to.
Wait. We're moving to Whisper Zone?
Yep, Seeker's staying here.
Wait. Am I a seeker or a hider? I kind of
You're
zoned out
hider.
there for a moment. Oh. Wait. Oh, so I'm...
So we've done. Never mind.
Okay, so Lumi, I believe you are going to be our Seeker. So I'm going to give you a good look at the map to sort of start off with. Let me just share my screen real quick. So basically, for seeking, you are going to be running around. Let me grab.
Okay. Nice map.
I can't seem to find yours, Gladia. So yeah, you're able to search in like an like a massive area, and then you can tell me to you can ask to search between certain objects and stuff, and yeah, you're allowed in this area. So basically you're going to be having to try and find them as quick as you can. And
which side of the river are we on? The right side, right? Then I won't be on
they
the
could be on
left
either
of the
side.
river?
They could be on either
Oh,
side.
okay. And
you
am I
may
allowed to
may
use
you
my-
may use any means you want. And let me just get it up a bird real quick.
Oh yeah, I could have Nivea help me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you're staying over at the rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and after every round, the hiders will get to attempt to re-hide. Let me show your vision. Get back out of there.
Hi, Sparkle. Me and the hunters are just wondering if we could see a copy of the map, just so we knew what the terrain was.
I'll be talking to you guys in a second.
Oh, okay, all good.
Okay.
But yeah, after every sort of round, the hiders are allowed to try and re-hide.
Okay.
But yeah.
What level spells do we have through our astral right now?
I believe it is level 1.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, you understand? So basically, after every round of combat, they're allowed to try and re-hide. You can ready actions, by the way, in this. So keep that in mind. Okay, could you head to Whispers and tell them all to come to this VC so that they can attempt to hide?
Yep, I will.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Would by any chance be fishermen at this river?
Yeah, you can. So basically how this is going to work is it's going to sort of work like combat. You guys have got a little bit of time to hide. And I'm sharing my screen, right? So let me just quickly grab up your tokens. Who wants to hide first?
Can I hide first? Or try to hide first, I guess?
You.
There's a Seeker in here.
The Seeker's not.
Oh,
Lumi.
let me the answer.
Oh, we've got. I don't have DM hub on this. Oop.
Kerbu?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
since you guys are all standing at the rock, and this is working like combat, Kerbu, where are you going? You guys are hidden when it's the Seekers around.
Working.
Okay. Cool.
We're near, like, water, right? What-
Yeah, this is
is
sort
the
of what the
river,
map
like-
looks like.
The
Does
river.
the river have, like, muddy banks?
No, the more rocky banks.
Oh, what color are the rocks?
Sort of grey.
Shit.
What rock
Is
type
that-
are they?
Hmm.
Are they
How
metamorphic?
high are the banks of this river?
Not too high. I would say maybe at most an arm's length. So not high.
And how... Okay, how... What kind of ground... Is the whole river, is the bottom of the river also, like, grey rocks? Is there any mud in it or anything?
I would say it's also grey rocks.
Well,
You could probably find if you grabbed up some water, you could probably make some mud.
Yeah, but I feel like the random muddy spot would be somewhat obvious. Well, that kind of torpedoes my idea.
Oh,
Wait, hang on. I have an idea. That little... Is there a little boat there, or is that just part of this map?
No, there is, in fact, a boat there.
I want to hide under the boat.
how are you gonna breathe?
I mean, I was kind of going to try to cling to the bottom of the boat, or like have most of my body submerged.
So like be on the opposite side from the hunter, like just hold onto the boat from like facing towards the other bank of the river.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm basically trying to hide my profile with the boat and only have enough of me above the surface that I can breathe.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could work.
That's my idea. Do I need to roll anything for this, Sparkle? Or what's the go here?
No, so basically you guys get a minute to hide, so what are you doing with your first round, Carbu?
Wait, what's happening? Did you guys even start?
We're playing hide and seek.
Like, I just had dinner. Like, did you guys even start anything when I
We've sort of
left?
been more talking.
Oh.
Well, I guess if we're doing it combat-based, I beeline it towards that boat, hop in the river, trying not to disturb the bank as much as possible, and then I hide behind the boat. How many actions does that take?
So...
Oh god, this is combat, yeah.
So you're going to hide in. So Kerbu, if you're hitting from the rock, it's going to... What's your movement speed?
Let's find out. It's 30 feet.
Yeah, so it takes you about two turns to hit over here and one to hit underneath the boat.
Sweet.
And what's your constitution score?
Uh-oh.
Just my base constitution?
Yes, please.
15.
15. Okay. So, Kerbu... Are you going underwater now?
I mean, I don't want to hold my breath. Well, if I know they're nearby, I would.
So at the end of the time, you're going to go under?
Yeah. Why not?
I just want to quickly see if I can...
Hide?
Yeah. I'm just going to see if I can quickly hide people real quick.
Also, are spells allowed during this? Not to harm the person.
Spells are allowed.
Okay, so it is.
Okay.
Yo!
So who's next? Who's hiding next?
Imagine having
Who's
spells.
seeking?
Gladia. Gladia's seeking.
I'm gonna go.
Well, are there any like dark spaces nearby here?
This is all you've got.
Oh, god.
I'm gonna go to that rock by the boat, disguise myself as a fisherman, minor illusion, a fishing rod in my hand.
Oh, because there is a camp there. Yeah, there is a camp there, so you could just say, "Oh, I'm fishing."
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is going to take you 1, 2, and then you're sitting here disguised. That's another action, so that's 3, and then 4 is your minor illusion. So yep, you're sitting over here. I'm actually gonna make a little token for you because you're like in the straight sight.
Oh yeah, you're a fisherman, yeah.
Okay, next person.
Would it be possible to like get in one of the crates of the barrels, but leave it slightly ajar so you can
Sure.
breathe? Oh, I think I'll do that. Thanks.
Okay, so you're gonna head over to these ones, or which one are you heading to? This one? Or these
Yeah,
ones?
probably those closest ones there. Yeah, probably those closest ones.
This one?
I'll probably. Can I? Yeah, I'll go to that one there, the one you're on right now. Yeah.
Okay, so that's one move, 1 action to attempt to get into it. So give me a stealth check, please.
Stealth. Oh god, come on! Don't fail me now! Don't fail me now! Please, please! Oh, thank God, 23.
Okay.
23, not a nat 20.
That is 23. Okay, Nick, who's up next?
Where are we right now?
We're
You
on that little
guys
rock
are
thing.
here.
I haven't been looking at the screen share thing. Where are we?
Like right here where Gladiator is, you're starting here. And then you get to run.
Alright. And any, like, are there any restrictions or rules?
No real restrictions, only you've got to stay in this area of the map. And
Okay. See that rock in the top left? Near the
give me
river?
a sec. In the top left? Up here?
No. I see it. Yeah, that one.
This one? Or this one?
No. That one.
Okay.
Yeah. Me. How big is that rock?
I would say it's probably between 10 to 15 feet, sort of wide.
That is perfect. That is perfect. All right. Me, Tamashi and Karada are gonna go and hide under the rock by digging a hole under it.
I was gonna do that.
Okay.
Get good.
Get
So
good.
this is 1,
Get good.
2, 3. Okay.
Wait, how many actions do I have?
You got a minute
this
worth,
is
so that's 10. You've used 3. So you're gonna try and
Alright.
dig under it.
Yes.
Anyway, how are you doing this?
Let's see. Oh, a question for you, Sparkle.
Yeah.
Does acid dissolve dirt?
I would say it would. Yeah.
How? So if
depends
I
how
were
strong
to
the acid
use acid weapon, breath weapon.
Yeah, you could end up making a mess though if you're not careful. You can hear Lumi as she's counting, just keeps going.
Oh,
Are you
God.
ready yet, Slowpokes? I didn't know I was playing hide and seek with turtles.
Oh my God, rude! Rude! That was unnecessary. Damn.
The turtles are pretty stealthy. They turn into rock. I'll take it as a compliment.
I feel offended. Okay.
Yeah, you should be.
Wow, I can't believe you say that to me. No.
I know. I can't believe it. Anyway.
I see. I don't think I have anything that can help me in this situation. You know, I'm just gonna dig barehanded.
Dig barehanded?
Dig behind it. Oh, God.
Okay.
Yes.
Give
Tamasi is going to barehand it.
me a strength check.
Oh my God, an 8. Ugh.
An 8? You're not doing this fast
Wait.
enough. You're only
Wait,
like
I'm a
getting-
wait. Hold on, I'm a monk. Can I change it to Dex?
I would say no because rocky
I already made the
terrain
roll.
tends to have ones.
Oh.
So
Damn, alright.
that is your 4th action. You've got 6 left. You're gonna still keep trying to dig your way under this, or you're gonna try and change tactics.
I'm doing the same thing, but I want to use my short sword as a shovel.
Okay, and give me a dexterity check this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit better, 14.
14, I would say you're starting to get more up. Are you trying to disguise how much of the dirt you're pulling up? And like moving?
Karada is pouring all the dirt into the water as we speak.
You're literally taking my plan word for word, bro.
Well, I say it's your problem.
Yep, so that
Throwing the dirt
is
into the river,
number
digging
5.
under a rock.
I would say it's going to take you till, at the rate you're going, till turn 8 to be able to fit enough for a single person. What are you doing with Karada or Tamashi?
Sabotage.
Let's see. I got 2 options here, but one of them is like, do I want to release this information now? It's like you dug me into a hole here, even though I did it myself.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a master at missing words. I forgot what the phrase was called. Tamashi is going under the rock.
Under the rock.
Yes, and pulling the rock over his head.
Okay.
If they can't see me, I can't see them.
So you go in the hole, and then you give me another strength check for this rock on round number 9.
Woo. 11.
11 for that big a rock. I would say you can't move it. It's a bit too big for you.
What if Karada was helping?
No, then roll with advantage.
Why would Karada possibly help you though?
Brother.
Yeah, he's
like
still gonna find a place to hide.
Well, maybe they won't look in this direction that fast, so...
Okay.
Yeah, immediately.
In the middle of a field.
Also 15. With it, like, 15.
15, I could say you can get it half covering you, so... Give me a stealth check, please.
For both?
Yes, please, except one is with advantage. And tell me
Alright,
who's
so
going
I'm
with
assuming
advantage.
Tamashi gets the advantage.
Yeah, the person who's hiding under, yeah. And let me know where the other person's hiding.
Okay, Karada with an 18 and Tamashi with a 14.
18.
Just a
and
reminder
14.
that Tamashi is the one that's in like the rock. He got a lower score.
Okay, and where's Karada hiding? It is now. He's got like 1 turn to hide.
How far away are those logs?
The logs.
Yeah, over there.
This 120 feet, and this is difficult terrain.
You know what? Hide in the tree. Hide in the tree.
Oh god, they're in the trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly calculate how far this is. 15. You could probably get 7 feet into the tree, which isn't high enough.
As long as I'm in the leaves, I'm fine.
It's not high enough to get into the leaves. It's at the very bottom of the bough, so you're gonna have to spend another turn, like later on, to hide further up.
You gotta pray that the hunter doesn't just start looking over there immediately.
I already got a plan if they do.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm all set.
So, who's next?
I'll go. The edges of the river look kind of like jutty. So is there like an eddy that goes like under?
I would say say over here, and maybe some over here, and potentially one over here. You don't know.
Eddy?
Okay. Do any of them have sort of like ground overhanging them?
I would say you wouldn't be able to tell from where you're starting, so you're gonna have to move first.
Okay, can I move to the river's edge? Just look down, see if there's anywhere.
What direction? Where are you going first?
The shortest direction to the river.
Okay. Round 1. Round 2, you've still got another 20 feet remaining of this round. And yeah, give me a perception check, please.
Perception. That is a 15 plus. Hold up. Where's my perception? Plus 6, so that's a 21.
21. I would say up here, but you're gonna have to hold on if you're going to go there. Because there's some rapids going.
Where, sorry?
Yeah, you could go. There's some up here, but you're gonna have to hold on if you want to hide underneath them. And you think there might be one up here as well, but yeah.
I will go to the closer one.
Okay, you use up 20 feet from this round. So that's number 3. That's number 4.
Oh god.
And you're still in round number 5. You've got an action. So you're just going to jump in here and hide under here?
I'm dragging the rock down with me to hide behind and stop some of the river current.
What if the rock pulls on you? Like, you're gonna drown
Why would the
yourself.
rock pull on me? It's a rock. It sinks.
If anything,
If the rock pulls on you, you're gonna drown yourself.
they're gonna pull on the rock.
I mean, if it's in an eddy, it's shallow. Right?
Not always. Not
Good luck drowning.
necessarily.
Oh,
Depends
Is
what's
an
an
eddy what I'm?
Eddies aren't always shallow. They can also be where rapids are as well.
Where's an eddy?
It's sort of like an
It's like a
underhanging
little
of a
bit that
rock
cut-
where water goes under.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, then they'll be in the cut bank.
how are you gonna breathe?
Oh no, it's
It's
not.
rock
No.
overhanging the water. It's rock overhanging the water, so there'll be air
Yeah.
underneath it.
So you're gonna hide
Huh.
hide here?
No, that's not what an eddy is. An eddy is where the current sort of circles around so it's calm.
Yeah,
That-
I googled that as well. That's correct.
Ah.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
would.
We know what
Just
we're
going-
at least we know what we're talking about. It doesn't matter if we use the incorrect terms as long as
No,
we know what
well-
we're talking about.
It's the thing is, Dragon. She's hiding to point rise, so there won't be any like undercutting. You got to be scientifically accurate here.
It's D&D. There's no science.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's
It's
depends on your
fine,
job.
Matt. I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to hang on.
Yeah, okay, so I'm under the ground, eh?
Yeah,
Not
you're,
just on
you're
top of the
underneath
river.
and you're gonna have to hang on. Give me a strength check, please. You're gonna have to do this every round you're
Check.
here.
Wow. Okay, so that's an 18 plus 2. Dirty 20.
That's a success and also give me a stealth check, please.
That's not too good. Oh, yay. That is a 10 plus 5, 15.
Okay. And anyone who's left to go?
No one. I don't think.
That's it. Yay.
Is that everyone? Okay.
Wait,
And-
DM,
Yeah.
if we want to like do something, if he's getting close to us, like cast
Yeah,
a spell, how
you'll
would we do
get
that
a
without
chance
him
between
knowing?
rounds. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, but then
Oh, that's cool.
he'll hear us though. Won't he?
Depends.
After call.
He'll hear us talking about our plans.
Ah,
Yeah.
you guys are going back
Probably.
into whispers. Send Lumi back in for me.
Okay.
We're gonna win. Also, how dare you insult us? How dare you insult us?
We are very capable individuals at hiding.
Extremely.
Oh, I'm
Really?
sorry. I'm actually here now. Hold on. Is this the final boss of the campaign? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, we
The
did the whole.
final boss.
Yep.
We needed you for the final. We rolled
Hiders
too
head
hard.
to whispers.
Level
I
12.
hope you all are ready to lose.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what's happening?
Head to whispers.
Oh, get into what's alright.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep.
Okay, so Lumi, everyone has been busy hiding from you. So what are you doing? Where are you going first?
Okay. Let me open up this stream real quick. Close this. Okay. So, we're right by them rocks over there, right?
Yeah,
No.
you're right. You're right over by the rocks, over here.
Okay.
Also, you're only allowed to make one perception using your item interaction per round. So it's basically one free perception per round.
One free perception per round. Got
Yeah.
it. Everything else has to be passive perception?
Yes. What is your
Okay.
passive perception?
Good question. I just closed Chrome. Yay!
And also give me
Okay.
Anivia's.
Oh. Do I have that? I think you gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to you. It's an Anivia's stat block.
Like a PDF format?
Let me just look. Lumi.
Passive perception of 13.
13, okay. So that is for Anivia? Or both?
That's Lumi.
Okay, and I'm just going to say Anivia is probably around 13 as well.
Okay, yeah, that makes it simpler. Then you don't have to remember which one. Okay, can we zoom out a little bit?
Sure.
Alright, so they're able to hide in this whole thing. Okay. Do they know where I'm starting?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna make a beeline straight for the lower left-hand portion of the map.
Okay. For the left-hand corner, this part?
Yes.
Okay. You sprinting?
Yes.
Okay. What are you doing?
I am just trying to get to the farthest point.
Yeah, this is
away
this
from
is
where I
how far.
currently-
This is your round, so you've got one. You get to move one before everyone else gets to move. So, what are you doing? Is Anivia just on your shoulder?
I'm gonna have Anivia. So can either of us find them?
Yeah, either of you.
Okay. In that case, I'll have Anivia sweep upwards towards the upper right-hand portion, upper left-hand portion.
Okay, and I believe her speed is. What's her flying speed?
I'd have to find the stat block. I don't see it in my PDFs. We know it was in
Frostfire Phoenix, 30 feet. So yeah,
so-
Anivia, I assume she's sprinting. She can head to around here.
Okay. And I guess since we... Yeah, it's not a lot of movement. This is a big map. Okay. We'll just both make our perception check for the round then. And...
Okay, make your perceptions checks.
How about a 7?
7?
Yep.
7, yeah. You're sort of looking around. There's a couple of barrels around. There's a tent. There's also a boat, and what you can see seems to be some sort of fisherman sitting on this boulder here, fishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not it's not somebody I'm looking for, I assume. Alright.
You know, it's literally just a fisherman. So that's the end of your turn? And what did Anivia get?
Oh, what's her bonus again?
Her bonus?
Yeah, perception. Or does she have any?
She's got +1.
Okay, so that's an 11.
An 11? With an 11, yeah, I would say she doesn't see anyone. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Yep. So do they get to move every round, or?
Yeah, they do. They get to move every round.
Oh. That's gonna make this kind of
interesting.
Impossible.
You'll see.
Maybe.
It's going to get very interesting. It's going to get harder and harder. You'll see. And send the others in.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah, send them in.
Oh, we're being dragged. Hello again. How are you?
Hello.
Fine, just
Okay.
All right, who's got screwed? Who got screwed?
Nobody has
think
gotten
I-
screwed, and you guys now do not know where the hider is. So, is anyone moving?
Wait, the
from this?
hider?
Yep. Is
Do you mean the seeker?
Seeker? Yeah.
Yeah, that's confusing.
First off, is anyone moving from their spot?
Hell no. Bro,
I'm upgrading my spot. I want to fully cover
I have
myself.
I have no
okay,
clue where the
give me
hunter is.
a
So,
strength check and another stealth check, please.
Me?
Yes, please.
Alright. Not 20 on my strength check.
Yeah,
put
you
the
can
rock over
cover
my
the
head.
rest of the rock over you.
Woo! And Karada is also gonna climb the tree until he's in the leaves.
Yep.
So he can't be seen.
Karada needs to make another stealth check, and the same with you, Tamashi, since you both moved.
Does Tamashi get advantage? by
No
chance?
advantage, please.
Damn. Oh my god, that was actually pathetic. Holy shit. Oh god. Tamashi with a 6 and Karada with a 5.
And Karada with a 5. Okay, anyone else moving?
No.
Elara, Stray, Atri, you guys moving?
Stray's happy with his boat.
Okay. Stray, that's another round gone for you. And Elara, I need you to make me a strength save, please.
Missing Alara.
Elara? Strength save. Someone's disappeared. What do we do?
Wait, what? Oh.
Elara? Can you hear me? I do not hear you if you're saying anything. Is she saying anything?
No?
I can't hear it either. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
What is wrong? Do you want me to bring out... Oh, there we go.
Good now. Yep. Sorry, my mic's being all weird. Okay, for my... Is it a strength check or save?
Strength save, please.
Okay, so that is a 14 plus 2, so 16.
Okay, that is a success. And
Thank God.
anyone else? So anyone doing anything before it's the end of the first round of truly hiding? Then I'll bring in Looney.
DM question.
Yeah.
First, if he gets close to me, I was wanting to cast minor illusion to
You're
make
gonna- you're
footsteps
gonna have-
run away. So
You're gonna have to try and make a perception check. You guys are allowed to use a perception check as an
But how
action.
would we know if he's? But how would we know if he's like near us? If he's running around, we can't find him.
How would we
It's just
make
passive
this?
perception. He might be stealthing around. You guys don't know. It's just passive perception.
How will we
If you,
make
If,
the
if you
check?
talked to me and did not realize it was me, would you tell me?
Yeah.
Did the DM voice him for you?
I will
since
tell
it's
you.
illusion.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you guys if it's like noticeable if he comes up to you guys.
All right.
Okay. Or you can choose to make a perception check as an action during your time of hiding.
I mean, I might
But you
as
can
well
only
make a
do that
perception
if
check.
you can actually see the area he would be around. Except if you want to listen for sounds and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to bring back Lumi in. Everyone go to Whispers.
Woo.
Bye.
Okay, Lumi, are you ready to continue hunting them?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay.
So, as I said before, you've got all the barrels around, the boat, the tent, and what seems to be a fisherman over here.
Seems to be.
Yeah. You're sort of kind of far away. You're like, what? I grab out my measuring tool. And you're also looking for a tree. He's like quite far away. So from this distance, you're fairly certain it's some sort of fisherman.
It's a long way. Okay. We're gonna continue going the way we were last time. For both directions.
Okay, are you sprinting or are you stopping to check some of the areas around here? Like, you can fully check them, rather you can investigate them, or you can just sort of look at them and see if anything's off. And once again, investigating is like this sort of free action you can do. You can either do like a perception or investigate like something.
Did they all start near me?
Yeah, they started like here, and they had 10 rounds to move away.
Can I attempt to track them?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Ooh. As a 15.
15. Okay, I would say you've definitely see some footsteps sort of heading in this sort of direction. Just along this way. And I would say you would also see some footsteps that were heading down this way as well.
I don't see your mouse cursor.
Oh. Can you see the pings?
Seems to be lagging. Sure why.
Let me grab out the whiteboard then. So you can see sort of footsteps going this way. You can see a set of footsteps going sort of that way. And you can also sort of see... yeah, that's just about what you can see. You can also see what seems to be another set of footsteps heading down this way as well.
Okay.
Actually,
can I get...
this one's closer to this way. So there's 3 sort of heading in this general direction.
Okay. I'll have a nibby. Oh, I can close Google again. Doing... Restore. Alright, and what's Anivia's bonus to survival?
Anivia's bonus to survival? I would say,
Yes.
if I just quickly grab her up. That would be just a +1.
Okay. Well, same as mine. She got a 20.
She got a 20?
Yes.
From that, I would say Olivia sort of sees what seems to be a couple of tracks sort of heading in this direction from where she can sort of see from the rock.
Okay. I'm gonna have Nivea keep following the trail she's found, and once she reaches her max movement speed, she'll do a perception check.
That would be an action and your interaction, because she's using survival to tracking, but it's just your free one, and the next one would be an action. So if you're dashing to use to follow the rest of the trail, then you wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Just the 30 feet then. Perception.
Okay, just 30 feet? And then making a perception? Instead of moving 60?
Actually, no, let's move 60 this round.
And you've still got your movement and action left.
Alright, I'm going to move my whole down to where the fisherman is close, so I can get to there.
Okay. Yeah, so you could probably hit 60 feet or you could hit 30 feet and make a perception check, or anything that you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll go into the middle of the camp and make a perception check.
Sure, roll perception then.
How's it 20?
A 20. I would say you notice a few things sort of instantly. Sort of looking around, the campsite does look to have been shifted around just a tiny bit. And there's definitely something odd about the fisherman. He's just sort of sitting there, and you can see sort of from where you are now that his rod is like always in the exact same place. It's not really moving at all.
Oh, interesting. Camp's been shifted.
Remember, you could try saying things if you want.
Try what?
If you want, remember you can say things and other stuff as well. If you want to try and talk to the guy.
Yeah, I'll yell it to the. Oh.
Oh, hello there.
Know where I am.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just doing a bit of fishing down here.
Is he still like just kind of looking a little weird, or is it normal?
He looks normal as he sort of turns around to look at you. You see his rod hasn't moved, even though he sort of turned around to look at you.
What? Okay. Yeah, but have you seen any other small children running around?
I think I saw someone hide around here somewhere. Not sure where.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. And
I'll be all done.
yeah. I'm bringing everyone back in here.
Drag to the wrong channel.
Okay.
Below.
Okay, so
Portia,
Lumi has spoken to you, and it's asked where everyone else was. You have given the automated response that someone else, you're fairly certain someone else was, you saw someone else hiding around here.
Wait,
That's
who got
it.
found?
And nobody's gotten found yet.
Oh,
So,
Sneaky.
what are you guys doing?
damn, we're good.
Bro.
What the fuck?
I had a conversation with him, and he didn't find me.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
can I use thaumaturgy to make the sad trombone sound 30 feet from where I am?
Why?
Sure.
I have a soundboard.
Cross the river. Make sure to cross the river so we come across.
I found a soundboard.
So that's your action,
If we were
Stray?
We got footsteps.
So that is your action,
Yes.
Stray? Okay.
Yeah.
And what about
That
everyone
is my
else?
action, sad trombone. Who is doing that? Sad trombone noise, preferably like around a tree, but as far away from me as I can cast it.
Okay.
Oh, diversion. That's smart.
Yep.
Okay, well,
And
what is it?
insulting them.
Okay, and insult. And insult. What about everyone else?
I'm staying here. I'll do another check.
Bro, he
yes,
trusts me.
you do need another check. You're starting to get more tired as the game's going on. It's quite hard to sort of hang on with this current going past.
That is a 15, 17.
A 17, that is a success. You still are clinging on and hiding underneath here. Anyone else moving?
Nah.
Stop.
Nope. So is that the end of everyone's turn?
Is
Yeah.
Karada...
I-
Is Karada... He's going.
I live in a barrel, so like, I am inside the barrel.
To be honest,
The barrel
the
is-
barrel would be the first place to check.
Is
Honestly,
Karada
like-
fully
like-
in the tree?
Yeah, that's.
Karada would be fully in the tree now.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. And yeah, if that concludes your what you're doing for this turn, head back to Whispers once you're done.
Hold up. How many rounds are left of this?
It's only been 2 rounds. We're going for quite a few more. So you've got quite a few more left to go.
Alright.
You'll probably get faster though, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get faster. It's gonna get more fast paced. Stray? Okay. Okay, welcome back. As you're sort of wandering around, you sort of hear the following happen. Sort of, you think it's sort of in the direction of this tree over here, and it's just sort of insulting you. Terrible seeker, you ain't gonna find me. No siree.
Sorry, I need to. Where am I hearing this from?
You're hearing it from this tree. It's sort of a trombone sound. Like, literally a trombone and insults. Coming from that direction.
Huh. Okay. Did I see any of the footprints going towards that tree?
None of the footprints seem to go towards that tree. As I said, there's a set of footprints going, let me change this to red. There's one going through here, one sort of going this way, and one going this way.
I'm gonna choose to ignore it then.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue heading toward following these trails.
Okay, which one are you following?
Let's follow the middle
Middle one?
one.
You head to this sort of bank over here between the boat and the fisherman, whose rod is still, surprisingly, still in the same place as it was, like, several seconds ago.
I'll ask the fisherman why his rod is not moving.
Who knows? It's just not moving.
Oh.
Oh, you gonna ask him?
Oh yeah.
I've got a very steady hand. You know, I've been fishing for quite a long time over the years. Oh, I do this quite a lot. Despite the current, I'm very good at holding my rod still.
Don't know what to take from that. Okay. Am I like near the end of the trail that I found?
Yeah,
or...
you're basically at the end of the trail. You can also see the other red trail, which is sort of leading directly towards the rock.
Alright, did I use all my movement?
You use 30 feet. And you haven't used your action or your special extra action, extra little thing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and make a quick little walk over here towards this rock.
This one?
Yeah. Can I see if this trail leads to this fisherman?
The trail does seem to be leading towards the fisherman.
Can I make a check to keep following the trail and see if it leads directly to him?
Sure. Give me another survival check, please.
Alright. It's another 20.
A 20. Yeah, it leads directly towards this rock and directly towards the fisherman.
Alright, I'm gonna... And that's all my movement for this turn, so,
Keep in mind, like, the players are allowed to use their abilities and stuff, any spells and other things they've got.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm thinking here.
You could always try calling them out on it. No harm in doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that I don't think he's a fisherman.
You don't think I'm a fisherman? No, I'm definitely a fisherman. I sit here all the time. Just go ask your mentor.
I don't believe you.
Yep.
Why don't you walk a little closer?
Yeah, and as soon as you sort of tap him, this sort of red light goes off, and you've caught your first hider. And he's going to be joining you with Seeking.
Hey.
Kausha, you have been caught.
Well, this is unfortunate.
You rolled a 6 on your deception, okay? You're now assisting with the Seekers, and I'm going to tell all the hiders that as they will see you'll be caught. So you are now on the Seekers team, Kausha. However, you've got to wait until next turn.
I don't think there's much hope for one person.
Is there anything you're doing with Olivia?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Is she at the end of the trails that she found at the beginning?
Yes, she would be at the end of the trails she found at the beginning.
Okay. I'll have her make a perception check and see if she sees anything at all.
Okay, let me just clear the drawings. Yeah, sure. Roll perception.
13.
13. She does not see anything of interest.
Okay.
Are you having her move anywhere?
Yeah, we'll help her move another 30 feet.
This way?
Direction going. Yep.
This way.
Up north a little bit. Yeah. There's good.
Okay, and
So
anything she's doing for her action?
Can I make a survival check as an action?
Yeah, you can do that.
See if I've. Okay, that's a 5.
A 5. I would say you don't really notice anything too interesting around here. It's fairly thick undergrowth in this area.
Okay. So she hasn't been able to pick up the trail again. Okay.
Nope.
That'll be it then.
And I'm just going to bring in your one. Let's go. We'll bring out a crab for your spirit animal for now. Put them here, and then I'll turn them invisible. And now you guys head back and send everyone else in, please.
Okay.
Hello. Who got caught?
Okay, Corsia got caught, so he knows where all of you guys are, so you guys are probably going to want to move. As you guys see, we hear the sort of...
Who got caught?
Corsia.
Oh,
As you guys see this
yeah,
big sort
Corsia's
of
not in the voice chat.
You guys can see this big firework of red, and you can hear that go signifying that someone else has been caught, and they are now on the Seekers team hunting you guys down.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get out of my barrel. I'm gonna get out of my barrel. And I'm gonna go climb. You see that tree right next to me? I'm gonna scamper up that tree.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, please.
Come on, Dicer.
Wait, so Corsia's now it also.
Yeah, there's 2 Seekers. A 14?
A 14.
Okay. Luckily enough, you don't seem to draw the sort of gaze of any of the Seekers as you're going past.
Thank God.
At least just need to quickly. I need to just quickly double check that. Okay, give me a second.
Hey, fuck, I got a question. Is it like if you get tagged, you're it, or
no? If you get found, you also.
So like if they see us.
Yeah.
Oof. Wait, I can abuse the system. Holy shit, yes. Oh, yes, I can abuse this.
So if they notice you and they can call you out on it, then yeah.
But if they don't know who it is.
So you've jumped into this tree over here, right?
Where was Lumi?
They don't have to call you out by name. They just need to call you out that, hey, you're hider there.
Me, I'm scared. You see that that tree to the left of the barrel? I'm just scampering up that big tree because that looks big.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not that one. Not that one. The other one. You see the other barrel, the lone barrel off to the left of the tent.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to scramble up the tree. And Alara, what are you doing? You've heard the firework. That means Corsia's got caught. Corsia knows where all you guys have hidden.
But then they're going to expect us to move. But no, where were they hidden? I can't remember.
That would be some 60 chests if you just didn't move.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm not going to stay here.
Okay,
Actually,
give me a strength check, please.
I might actually move. Who knows?
A 13, 14, 15.
15 succeeds, but it's definitely, at this point, you can feel it's definitely getting harder to hold on.
Yeah,
okay?
where was Lumi hiding last time? I can't remember.
Huh? Who?
Where was that? Wait, what's that?
Where
Caution.
was Lumi hiding? Yeah, where were they hiding? I can't remember what their spot was.
Oh,
Lumi
wait,
wasn't
Lumi?
hiding.
No,
Lumi's
Lumi's
the
a hunter.
seeker.
Lumi's a hunter. Lumi's a
I mean,
hunter.
Yeah, I mean, Korsha.
Korsha was
He
hiding
was
as
the
the
fisherman,
fisherman.
Yeah, he was disguised as a fisherman. Looks like he was the first one to get caught. Who could have seen this coming?
Stray, are you doing anything? Remember, Korsha knows exactly where you guys all are.
Okay.
I mean, does he remember where we are?
Probably.
Probably.
How would
Okay.
the character know where we are?
Because
though?
I have not been
Really
paying
all heard.
attention. I've not been paying attention. Oh.
I have a question. Are we all supposed to stay on the same side of the river? Like, what's the
You
rules
can
here?
go anywhere within the map, just not beyond the bounds of this map.
Which
Question.
direction did the firework come from? Which
This
side?
this rough direction, like over this side here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stick close to the shore. As in, like, right up against the side of the river. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim, like, north.
North. Okay.
I'm gonna swim north as far as I can. And I want to hide... when I can eventually get there, I want to hide, see if I can crawl in amongst those big logs that are in the northwest.
Big logs are in the northwest.
Yeah.
Okay, from hiding from here, you can, since it's difficult terrain, if you're dashed, you can make it like around this area. So you could hide just about here. You're not
Okay,
public reason.
how many turns would it conceivably take me to get to those logs?
To the logs up here.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't take a stealthy approach, so 1. It's going to take you at least 2 to get here, and then 2 to get to there, and then another turn to get to here. So it's going to take you at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to hide up there.
I hate it. Is that a really big tree? Like, across from the boat, there's one tree near the shore, and then there's another tree that's west of it. Is that just a really big tree, or is that just
Yeah, these
several
are
trees?
2 big trees.
Can I just try to climb up one of the really big trees? Trying to make sure I don't leave, like, wet footprints behind me?
Yeah, so first off, we've got 20 feet in the water, so that's half speed, so that is 40 feet. And then if you're dashing, so 40 feet. Actually, you've got another 20 feet. 20 feet. So, yeah, I could say you could get to the base of the tree.
Good enough, I guess.
I mean, you could just circle around it when they get close. Like one of those kids would do.
I want to
Yeah,
climb
you
that
don't
tree.
have enough time to hide, so just give me a stealth check at disadvantage, please. And
I got a
Just
question.
yeah,
Disadvantage.
Are our what's it called?
spirit
Our
animals?
yeah, are they here
Uh,
or no?
No, they're not sort of assisting you unless you've specifically asked them to assist you. They're just sort of milling around near to the rocks.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ask for their help. I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, and remember to and you feel the sort of booster in stealth stray coming across your link, so add a +2 to that, please.
Points.
Yeah. So does everyone have to re-roll their stealth or not?
They do not, but just stray.
Alright, well, if I'm adding a +2 to that, then it's 21.
21. Okay, and your
Wait, is stealth like a hiding ability or like just so we don't get caught while moving?
just so you don't get caught. You've got to actually take a hide. That's why he's running disadvantage currently. But yeah, there's different factors to go in it. It's confusing and it's complicated. Anyone else? Tamashii and Karada, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we're staying.
Staying? Also, as you sort of come underneath the tree, you look up and you see Atria sort of hiding up in the branches. Stray.
Wait, me?
Stray.
Oh, sorry.
I supposed to do anything about that? I guess I'll wave at them while I'm hiding against the base of the tree.
Okay, Tamashii and Karada, so you guys are staying?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to bring the Seekers in. Head back to Whispers, guys.
Woo!
Okay, hello Seekers. You guys have not noticed anything interesting since last time, so you guys can choose who is going first. And keep in mind, for Seekers, you guys get a special, you can use your item interaction to make like a survival, perception, or investigation check.
I'm gonna quickly dunk my head underwater under the boat.
There's nobody there. You have to sort of move.
Yeah.
You've got to move at least 10 feet, dunk your head under, and no one's underneath there anymore.
Damn.
And you've moved 10 feet this round. Remember, you can use your spirit animal to help.
Oh well. I say, hey, bat boy, echolocate.
Okay. And give me a perception check.
And it makes any perception checks it uses with its ears, which echolocation does, with advantage.
Advantage? Okay. Roll with advantage then. But please do tell me the other result as well, because not everything is moving or hearing. In terms of hearing.
They were both 4, so 5.
So a
2
5.
5s.
With a 5, I would say you do not hear nor see anyone.
Okay.
Well, the bat does.
I'm gonna go back. How much movement do I need to go back to camp?
It's another 10 feet up here, so you've got 10 feet remaining unless you want to use an action and dash, and then you'll have 40 feet remaining.
Can I use an item interaction to open a barrel?
Yes, you can.
I'll run to the no specific barrel. By that I mean
you
the
wouldn't be
one
able to
I
reach it in that turn.
Hey, really?
Yeah, 40
Shit,
feet.
we have no move. Okay, just dash there. And I'll get my bat to go upstream as far as it can.
Upstream this way?
Yeah.
Is it dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. And next up, Lumi, what are you doing?
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to where third or the first, I guess, trail was leading the boat. I'm gonna see if I can pick up where that goes.
As I said before, there was a trail going down here, a trail going down here, and a trail going down here based on your 20 in survival. And yeah, you don't. Let me just quickly check something. You don't immediately see anything. Also, Matt, what's your passive perception? Is it 11?
I think it's 11. I'll double check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 11.
I'm just going to check something.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Do they know where we are? Like at all times?
No.
No.
Or how does that work? Okay.
We have to roll perception.
Okay.
See if we can see you.
Yeah. They only roughly think they know where you guys are, but only because they know where Matt was hiding. But yeah, you gonna give a perception check, or what are you doing, Lumi?
Oh, yeah. Dude. Yeah, which would it be to try and find, where he went, or attempt to
Depends. How
investigate
much?
the area?
It would be. It would be an investigation if you want to sort of search the area, and then you can also choose how much movement you want to use in terms of expending. Like how far do you want to do it? Because you have already moved around 25 feet.
Okay, I'll use my remaining movement to investigate the area.
Okay,
It's
so
enough.
are you dashing and then investigating?
I'm down by the boat, right?
Yeah, so I would say
Yeah.
you'll be able to search
So-
in this sort of area.
Yeah, I'll just investigate that area.
Okay, give me an investigation check, please.
I did. It was a 1.
A 1. You're looking
Yeah.
around and it's fairly quiet around here, just some sort of leaves rustling. You don't really hear anything. And you're fairly certain that there's nobody nearby.
Hey, Sparkle. Sorry, I've got to go. What's it called? I might be back. How long do you think this is gonna go for?
Probably to the end of. Oh wow, we're going quite fast. Yeah, far, but it's probably gonna go on for quite a while. So yeah, you can go if you want.
Sorry, Lumi.
It's
You're
fine.
probably just gonna be playing both characters.
Yeah. Hint, Ironite was hiding in that barrel. Bell's going to.
The barrel all the way up there to the north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one here.
Yeah.
And yeah. So use up the rest of your movement searching, and I'll bring back in the hiders if that's all you're gonna do.
Anivia, is that a plus or a -9 to stealth?
If it goes
Situation?
plus minus, then it's minus.
Oh. It's a -9 to stealth. Then,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to. Okay. Do, do, do. Okay. Well then, there's no point in rolling stealth then. In that case, we're gonna go ahead and investigate this whole area with our full movement speed.
So
See how
60
this
feet,
goes.
around about here. And yeah, roll me
Yep.
an investigation check, please.
Let's see. What's her bonus? She doesn't have a bonus to investigation, so that's 18. Is just a flat 18.
With an 18, something is a bit strange about the rock over here and the tree over here. This one, it's sort of got like these little these sort of like brown streaks in this direction.
Ooh.
And it looks like some of the
Okay.
dirt has been torn up here. And also this tree, you can sort of see the clip of what seems to be something sort of blue, sort of out of the side of like between the like leaves and stuff.
What's up with the tree again? Sorry.
There's something blue sort of poking out from the leaves.
Something blue.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of want to do that. Okay. Can I cast Gust on the blue thing in the tree from Vernandia? Like, is she close enough?
Sure. I would say from you to the tree. She's already used her full movement speed, so she wouldn't be able to cast it anyway. Because as she was investigating the area, remember? Dashing. And investigation for movement.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me... Okay.
I believe that's it. All you can do.
Okay, yep, that's it.
Yep, let me hide everyone. And send the rest in.
Aye.
Yo.
Hello. Yeah, things have changed. Nobody else has been caught.
Wait, what changed?
Wait, you mean I haven't been caught? What?
You haven't been caught yet.
They didn't move their necks up 90 degrees.
No, they walked right under you.
That was hurt.
Maybe. Maybe they did.
That was
Maybe they didn't.
hurt.
You don't know where they are.
Your neck would have been destroyed if you did that.
Just don't think about it too hard.
Your head will be clipping into your back.
Oh god, I don't like this.
Glitches in D&D. Never thought I'd see today.
Wait, so I'm up in a tree, right? And I have dark vision. Can I see where they are? Do I have the line of sight?
Yeah, give me a perception check, please.
Alright. I can actually see now. I'm no longer trapped in a barrel. God damn it, I was almost on a 15. 15 with bonus.
Give me a second.
I almost had an 18, damn it.
So what did you get? 15?
15.
Okay, I've just got to wait for the reply from the Seekers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Probably rolling stealth.
How many more rounds do we need to last for?
You guys are currently at round 4. You've got, I would say, at least another 3 rounds to go. So round 7 is when it's gonna end.
Ooh.
Come on, we can
all win.
You could.
We can win. Hey, snitches get stitches, alright? Snitches get stitches.
Yeah, you can just barely see Lumi sort of nearby. I'm going to quickly ping her location on the map for you. So I'm just actually going to send the little area. I'm gonna send it to you.
This is so nerve-wracking.
Can you scream that to me? Can you scream the location of her to me?
And reveal myself? No thanks.
Don't worry, it is to mess with her everything.
Come on, stream, come back to me.
I mean, it's just a magic missile. It won't hurt her. It won't hurt you.
I'm gonna send you a better
hide and
picture.
seek, and I am fighting a boss.
Oh, there? Okay. Oh god, oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
That does not sound good, does it?
No!
I would rather fight a boss than play this game of hide and seek.
I don't like this!
Is this fun?
Oh god! Oh god.
I know that
What are
voice.
you doing?
You're
A
tense.
try.
You're scared.
Oh
What are
god!
you doing?
Shit! Okay,
You
know
could
what?
you could do like a little run for it.
I could make a beeline towards those trees up, like beyond those rocks there. Put some distance between us, but at the same time, that could also reveal me. So you know what we're gonna... I'm just gonna stay in my tree. My tree has not failed me so far. The tree will not betray me. The tree shall not betray me. I'll be fine. The tree is my
Okay,
tree is
Alara,
my
what
home.
are you doing? Are you saying where you are?
That is a dirty 20 on my strength save.
That is another success.
Nice.
You're sort of getting used to it, you feel. As you're still sort of clinging on here,
Hell yeah.
hiding. Stray, what are you doing?
I was just hanging onto a tree. Why?
Why not?
You could just be like sitting on it, like sitting on one of the sturdy branches.
Is there another big tree near me?
Another big tree near you?
Yeah.
Not really. The nearest one is around 120 feet away. However, there is one maybe 60 feet away.
Can I get there if I dash?
Yeah, you could. You would have to make me a stealth check at disadvantage, though.
Ooh,
At disadvantage.
ooh, ooh,
Oof.
Oof.
ooh.
How big is that tree? Is it big enough that I could climb it?
Most of the trees here are. It would be big enough. Yes.
I'm not a fan of sharing my tree, so I guess let's do 2 stealth rolls and see what we get.
You sound like Donald Trump for a
I'm going
second,
to
and
add
it
that
all made
plus
sense
2
for a
due to
second.
How
to your animal
Dare
bond.
you? Wow. That
Bro's
wounds me.
insulting him.
That hurt. So stealth check with disadvantage. My first one was a one was a natural 20 and the other was a 9.
A 9.
Oof,
Okay.
oof, ooh. That's
Okay.
sad.
Thomas and Karate, are you two doing anything?
Luck friend.
If I were to make a perception check, would I be able to do anything else?
No, you would not. So
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do a perception check then.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
15.
Okay, a 15. I would say you spot this sort of cryo phoenix in the air very close to where both of you guys are hiding. And also,
Cryo Phoenix?
Also, Tamashi would not be able to
Yeah,
make a
no.
perception check. He's under the rock. Right.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, he's in the rock.
But yeah, you see cryo phoenix like really, really close to you.
Like, is it flying or?
It is currently flying. Let me just quickly see if I can grab a sort of. I'll show you roughly where they are.
To be honest, I don't even know where I am right now.
You in this area roughly.
Okay. Alright. I'm good. I'll have to wait till next turn.
Okay. So nothing from you. Okay, and you guys may leave the VC and send Lumi in.
Up. Are we meant to be going to the other VC?
Yep.
Hi.
Okay, Lumi, as you start, you sort of see over here, someone dashes from underneath this tree and starts rushing over to this tree over here. It seems to be your little friend Stray.
Oh. Wait, what? Am I seeing this?
Yeah,
Is
you're
everybody
seeing this.
too?
You're seeing Stray rush out from behind the tree, and you can see him rush over to another one.
I see you.
Stray, you have unfortunately been caught. Stray.
Oh no.
Hello. You've been caught.
Fucking. There we go. Sorry.
You have
I
been
got caught, did I?
Yes.
Aw.
You are now joining the
unfortunate victim.
Seekers.
Aw.
And unfortunately,
Fair enough.
you're gonna have to wait until next turn to help out. So I'm gonna put you in whispers and test for now, actually. And
Okay.
I'll bring you back in once it's time.
Okay.
And Lemmy, what are you doing?
What was it? I guess what was the stealth roll for? Was that for that? Or-
The other one of the guys was making a perception.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, we might as well start with Anivia.
Starting with Olivia, okay.
Since somebody's making me make a check, I'm gonna make somebody make a check. That blue little thing I saw in the tree over, that Anivia saw in the tree over there.
Yeah.
Cast. She's gonna cast Gust on that. The blue thing.
Okay, now give me a second. I just gotta quickly look up a roll. Nope, not this page, not page 98. Page 108. Which page is it? Is it 107 or 106? Sorry, just give me a second.
Eight?
I'm just looking through the Dungeon Master's Guide. Give it a second. The others are very scared. They think you're scarier than a boss. Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's a fail, as you see from the tree, Karada's sort of like gusted out and he falls right out of the tree on his butt. Right over here.
Oh, okay. You failed the strength save then?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he 100% did.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know if maybe you can do anything else. I think she can move towards the rock. I don't think I can investigate this turn though. So
You've used an action, and yeah, you could investigate. Remember, it's a free action. But
yes,
she probably wouldn't be able to move the rock.
Oh.
Anyway.
Not move the rock, move towards it.
Yeah,
that was all.
You can still move 30 feet. You can head over here. But yeah.
Anivia waves to Karada.
Yeah, and meanwhile, you're still controlling Matt, so what are you doing with those two?
Okay. Well, Matt said he was going towards the barrel, so I'll follow through with that. I'll have him go investigate the barrel.
Okay. And he has to move 20 feet up to there and investigates the barrel. Looking in the barrel, there's nothing in there, but there's like slight evidence that something has been in here. Since the lid is nearly fallen down. It's just sort of slightly ajar.
Okay.
He's used 20 feet of movement and his free action.
Okay. Action and investigation with remaining movement, I guess.
Investigation with 10. You're not going to be able to do too much.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. In that case, just roll a survival check to see if you can see any obvious footprints or anything.
Nope. Nothing obvious. And you've still got his spirit animal to go, since that's all he can do. He's over here.
Okay. Let's have his bat move up a little bit towards like straight north. for now.
This way?
Yep.
Okay, just leaving all this stuff down here unchecked.
I mean, for right this second. I mean, actually, yeah, it's actually a fair point.
Yeah, you haven't checked any of this location yet.
I kind of forgot about that side of the map.
Yeah, and you haven't checked up
There's the
here.
river there.
So there's quite a few areas you haven't checked. You sort of checked this region.
Okay, we'll have the bat go to the west then, across the river. And
Yep.
I guess make a perception check.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sure. With a perception
just-
check, it doesn't see anything useful.
Okay. Okay. So my character, Lumi, hasn't gone yet, right?
Yeah, Lumi
That's
hasn't
the only
gone.
one left. Okay. In that case, I wouldn't have any way to know what Anivia's found.
Yeah.
think we
You would have heard. You would have heard the Big Bang. That she's found someone. Remember, it goes up in fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that part. Okay. In that case, Lumi is gonna head straight south.
Straight south. Sprinting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full screen this, and we can make a perception check.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's just an 11.
11.
Nothing special.
There's a lot of bushes nearby, a couple of rocks scattered around, and yeah, the water's rippling just a tad. But yeah, you don't see anything else.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all you can do for this turn, I believe. So send
Yep.
in the cavalry.
Hello again.
Tell me the status. Am I okay?
You guys
Just-
hear 2 fireworks go off, and
Did Stray get caught?
Karada
Oh.
has been caught. However, since I don't want you, Shooter, to know exactly what the Seekers are doing yet, I'm going to keep that hidden.
Fair.
We are on to round number 5. It's getting closer. We've got 3 people left.
I got a question.
Yes?
Did you let me use that spell?
Fog Cloud? No. You
Yeah.
I would allow you
Damn.
to do it now, but you didn't have it prepared. You would have needed to have it
Okay,
prepared to
damn.
hide us apart.
Well, I have to prepare stuff now? Okay, I did not know that.
If you want to do something, if you want to do an action during the opponent's turn, you've got to sort of ready things.
Yeah, I did not know that. Okay. Okay.
Oh, there she is. So, Atri, what are you doing?
Can I roll a perception check to see where they are?
Sure.
Oh god, come on, dice, come on, dice. No, it was 19, it was 19, it's the 4!
A 4?
Oh god.
I would say
It's a
you
4.
you no longer know the location of the Seeker.
God damn it. What?
Okay,
I
so
have no information.
one else support?
I have no information, so I'm just gonna stay in my tree. My tree has not failed me. The tree will guide me to victory.
No one else support, right?
Yeah, Lara, it's your turn.
So no one else was caught?
2 people were caught. Last round.
Yeah, but this last round. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just look at the stream real quick. Do I stay or do I go now?
Do you stay or do you go now? Actually, I just need to quickly do something. I'm just gonna stop streaming for a second. I've got to hide a few things.
Uh-oh.
Woo.
I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm staying where I am, curling myself up small, casting minor illusion to make a rock over me.
Okay. Sure.
What happened to the beach episode?
Give me.
Peter.
So you're gonna cast minor illusion of yourself, staying over where you are. Give me another strength save, please.
The strength save, that is a 15.
15, and you feel your grip slipping as you sort of end up sliding out of your hiding place over here. To over here. You're visible now.
How did it fail?
I did say it was getting harder to hold on. And if you watch Stress Stream, I said it plenty of times.
The rolls were probably you just being lucky and getting high rolls.
Maybe. Okay, I am going to stick close to the edge, sort of just grabbing along, sliding along close to the edge, finding the next eddy.
Okay, looking around here, there really doesn't seem to be any eddies further down this way. You'd have to go upstream, and it's difficult terrain here. So you could only really go... You can only really go, like, around this way. And you don't know where the Seekers are.
So a perception check would be an action.
It would.
So I wouldn't be able to do anything else.
You wouldn't. Well, you can make a dash and you can get a little bit further around.
Okay, I'm going to let the current carry me, sticking to the edge as low as I can, to the boat. And hide behind the boat.
Okay. You can head just about here with the thing. Give me a stealth at disadvantage, please.
Stealth at disadvantage, okay. That is a... Hang on, let me pull up my sheet. Honestly. So stealth at disadvantage, that is a 18 and another 18, okay.
18. Okay. And yeah. I believe that is Tamashi, are you doing anything?
Nope.
Nope, you saying where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you expect. This is a good hiding spot.
Keep in mind your brother was just caught and he knows exactly where you are.
No, he does not. He is very
you.
forgetful. No, I am lying. I am lying.
He helped you get into that spot.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble, my friend.
I mean, just because I know where he is doesn't make him my top priority. Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna follow the crowd. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. Yeah, I'm following the crowd.
Okay.
If they want to find someone, I'll help.
You guys can get whispers.
Me too.
You're gonna get you're gonna get caught potentially. Okay. So yeah, some more things have happened. You guys do not see anything interesting happening. What are you guys doing?
Oh, you go first, Lumi.
Okay. I guess we'll start off with I forget what his name is. I'm sorry. His character. And
yeah. He's over here. He's just investigating the barrel.
You're investigating a barrel?
Okay, I'm gonna we'll roll an investigation for like the 60 foot of movement.
Okay. Give me an
Yeah.
investigation check. Oh, I need to make an investigation check. Wrong person.
Yeah.
So, Korsha. He's got a really high investigation. So, likely this will go well. Ooh, a 24. And
Oh, was that
with
the detective in training?
yes, and with a 24, he sort of looks up into the tree and goes, "Well, hello there." Oh, there, I
Oh
know.
no. Oh no.
HAI, you see a friend sort of looks up and goes, "Well, hello there." Matt does. You've been caught. You are now seeker. Welcome.
Matt found you. Damn.
Yes, you've been.
What was the,
You've been.
what's his plus to investigation?
+6.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a little bit.
So yeah, you've been caught, and Lumi. What else are you doing?
Okay.
So you've just used him to investigate for his full 60 feet. He can't do anything else. What are you doing with the spirit animal, which is over here?
Good question. Do. Oh, his bat, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll we'll have the bat do an investigation check. Why not?
Sure.
Investigate that side of the river.
On this side of the river, are you using its full movement?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check the bat's investigation stat. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, it manages to sort of look around, but it doesn't see anything.
Yeah. That'll be that then. So I gotta find. So at this point, I know I need to find Alara and Tamashi, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I also did want to ask, how how is Tamashi and Kurata playing that? Because I found one of them.
I'm playing theirs.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, what are you doing? Anivia, what range is Anivia from you?
Very.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to contact Anivia, so Anivia wouldn't be able to tell you exactly where they are.
Oh, okay. 20 feet. Make some noise. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a decent idea. Have Anivia try to call out to Lumi.
Okay, so is Anivia going to go like here? And
Alright.
yeah, so you know roughly the direction that they're up, sort of north-ish, and Eden and Stray, you could hear this too. Anything else you're doing with you and your spirit animal?
I'll just move Lumi up towards Via's, and that'll be it.
So up this way?
I have Anivia roll another perception check though, and that'll be it.
Sure. Give me a perception then.
So this one. 9.
Yeah, it definitely seems like that rock has been moved. To be quite frankly honest.
Okay. Nothing's changed. Okay. That'll be all for me then.
Okay, Stray, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Sorry about the noise. I'm cooking rice and the thing's bubbling. My big nightmare rat. Does it have a really good sense of smell?
It will say on the stat block if it does.
I have no idea where its stat block is.
Normally on your character sheet. Let me just go grab one up.
I need to keep that thing somewhere.
Yeah, it goes in your extras category.
Oh.
I have your hell rat. Okay, keen smell. It has advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on smell. It has a +5
Okay,
to
so
survival.
+0, so it's a regular check, but since pretty much all the checks would rely on smell, I'll have you tell me both rolls, please. It's when you roll wisdom, perception at advantage. So basically a d20.
Oh,
Here
so
you go,
roll
Stray.
perception at advantage?
Yep. And where are you getting your rat to search? Are you just going to get your rat to search in its full movement speed around you?
Yeah, pretty much. Just get him to try to sniff people out. Yeah. Okay, so it's just perception roll with advantage. Why do you?
A natural 20.
I really need to.
No. I would say not. And your rat's sort of looking around and sort of exploring in its sort of full range of motion. Okay, I'm gonna have to quickly just disconnect the stream. There's something I need to quickly check.
Stray, I sent you your hell rat stat block.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah, I would say your hell rat manages to spot out Alara.
Nice.
And Alara has been caught, and Tamashi and Karada has also been caught. You guys have all been caught.
What? Wait, what?
You guys have all been caught now.
Oh, yeah.
Alara, you were just barely in range. If you had stayed where you were, you would have succeeded in winning this whole thing. But no, you were caught by Stray. Stray's rat.
Ooh.
And Tamashi, you were caught by Nivea.
How did I get caught?
You had a bit of help. Nivea just sort of peeked in the rock. I see you.
Damn.
We were the
Wait,
final two.
hold on. Was I the last one? Was I the last one?
No, I would say Alara was a person who stayed uncaught for the longest.
God damn it!
So I'm incredibly close, and Alara and Lumi, since you caught everyone before round 7, you gain 9 gold pieces, and Alara, for coming second, you gain 7 gold pieces, and next dice down is the D10. So next up, that is who came next? That is Tamashi and Karada. I roll a 10 on that, so you
Ooh.
get 10 gold pieces for that. Next
Yo.
is the
Bro,
D8, so...
Wait, so I get 20 gold pieces or 10 split?
10 split between you two.
Damn. Well, screw it, I'll take it.
8. Who's next on this order? So... Atria, you're caught next, so you gain 8 gold. I'm rolling maximums on my dice, apparently. And next
Woo!
is a D6, which is straight, you get 2 gold. And last up, everyone else who was here, so I'm just going to quickly ping him.
More points than me, but still got more gold than me. They got 8.
I can't wait to never use this in this campaign.
Oh, you'll be
Because
using
we're
it.
at frickin' school.
Only for now.
There
You
are
guys
actually
are
shops in this
you guys
campaign.
are going to be likely leveling up next session. So you guys will be level
Why can't we
2
level
next
up now?
session. Because no.
Yeah, can we?
We need to finish some sort of introduction to the story first, okay, Karada? We must do that.
Wait, this is still the introduction!
Of course, it takes
This is
like
the
a couple
introduction.
sessions.
We're still doing session 0. Multiple sessions.
It's not session 0.
At this point it is.
It is not.
It's just arc 0. It's the
We're
first
doing
arc.
session...
We're
We're
up
doing
to
session
season
0.5.
Next is session 5, and that's the
0.4.
first, and that's when you guys are gonna get your first level up.
Session 0.45.
It's called the introductory arc.
Yeah. Session
this is what we-
0.5.
This is what we call patch 0.9.
Joke about it all you want, but did you guys have fun with hide and seek?
Yeah.
I had fun with it.
It was pretty funny,
Lumi
yeah.
is gonna do a little run around in a circle and be very happy that she won.
Well,
We had nice little chats while we're waiting to get
Alara
caught.
is also gonna be running around in a circle, happy that she was the last to get caught. So in her mind, she won.
You see Thomas feet glaring at you. So close.
Uh,
You took,
Killing in the
you
river
took
and
my
it's so
prize.
fast.
This is the second time that Thomasy has lost due to something stupid. This time he can't even be blamed. This is just, bruh.
Oh wait, why
Wow.
are we all in the same? Wait, why are we all in the same channel? Did we lose?
Yes.
Everyone got caught.
Oh.
I got caught last.
Oh,
so,
God
like,
damn
I
it.
won. Yeah.
yeah.
Bloody hell! Good.
Did you hear how much gold you got?
Wait, what? I got gold, huh?
Yeah, winning.
yeah, go
I-
on.
I went to go have dinner, and then now everyone's in the channel, and I am confused.
Yeah.
What?
you're
Oh, yeah,
doing
we
number
lost.
4.
Did you?
All the hiders
Did you guys-
got caught.
You got 8 gold.
Did
if
you
I
guys
remember
find-
correctly? Atrio.
Oh, nice.
Coming.
So hunters, did you guys finally look up hunters?
Yeah, they did.
I
it
can't
was-
believe
it was
the
Matt
last
Matt
of
who
that
caught
look.
you. It was Matt's character who caught you. You sort of looked up and went, "Oh, hello there."
You got
General
an for
Kenobi.
investigation.
From hiding in a barrel to hiding in a tree, having you guys walk underneath me multiple times. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know how
Wait.
you lasted that long, to be honest.
Yeah, he was
Wait,
on that
wait,
for
hold
so long, guys.
Wait, so they peeked. You guys peeked under the rock?
Yeah. Technically, if you sort of figured out where you were like ages ago, technically. See, it was the streaks from when you moved the rock. So when you pushed it over you, because you
Oh
could move
my
the streaks and you had your low stealth roll.
Oh my god! Oh, god
So
damn it!
yeah. And also,
So you just picked up the rock to look under. You had more strength than me. God damn.
he just sort of, the Olivia just sort of had to end up sort of tapping on the rock. And anyway, your brother sort of was like, I'm gonna get him out. He's not surviving longer than me. He's my twin.
I'm surprised I was able to hold my breath for that long.
I know, but it's con mod and stuff.
Wait. You were under the rock holding your breath?
Oh, there was a guy under the boat. There was a person under like some of the stone holding their breath. That was Alara. But unfortunately,
Also, I'm a Dragonborn.
Unfortunately,
I have a breath weapon.
Unfortunately, she slipped at the last moment, and that's how she got caught. Otherwise, she likely would have just like hid there for the entire time. And the DC ended up getting to 16. The DC started at like 12 and ended up at 16 by the end for Alara.
Jesus.
I had such a good spot.
Yeah, you know where they never checked? Across the river, really.
Where?
Across the river.
Oh my fucking god.
If anyone had gone there, they would have succeeded. But yeah. Favourite moment of the session, everyone?
You know,